Hey, everybody.
Wow.
Hey. Merry Christmas to everyone. Very good, yes. It's very festive. Very good. Well, welcome to my home. I'm Dr. Mark Hatala, and these are my wonderful students. And today we're going to be talking about our favorite holiday movies. I thought that might be kind of fun to talk about. It doesn't have to be Christmas-based. It could be any holiday. But why don't we start with introductions?
I'm Will.
I'm Zach.
I'm Annie.
I'm Maddy.
And I'm Ashley.
Very good. Well, who'd like to get us started? Well, do you want to go last because it's movies again?
I don't care. I mean,
Let's start off with the movie buff.
We could, or we...
Strong opening.
Let's hear it. What do you think?
You gotta hook the audience.
So, I guess if I was just picking a holiday movie, I'd probably actually pick Halloween as my favorite holiday movie. But it's
The Jamie Curtis one, or
yeah,
the
the original Jamie Lee
Gotcha.
Curtis one's so good. But it's Christmas time. I'd rather talk about Christmas Vacation, which is my favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's one of the only movies I can get my dad to watch every year. He's not much of a movie rewatcher kind of guy, but Christmas Vacation. My mom's not much of a raunchy comedy fan either, but she watches that one.
Sure.
It's just, it is very traditional. It's very funny.
They wisely brought back Cousin Eddie.
Yes,
He was not in
he's
the
the
European
he is the
Vacation.
best part of Christmas Vacation, arguably. It's so iconic in just so many different ways, and like things that I feel like everybody can watch and be like, yeah, there are parts of that family that are very similar to my own. My dad always jokes that my grandpa hates the movie because Cousin Eddie wears he has the leisure suit or whatever,
Sure.
and they make fun of him for it. Apparently my grandpa at one point wore a leisure suit just like that, so my dad has this theory that he hates the movie because they make fun of the fact that he has this leisure suit. But no, it's just, I'm not much of a comedy fan, but that movie, I've seen it a million times, it's always fun.
It's a nice tradition in your family.
It is a very nice tradition, every Christmas.
Yeah, very good. Who'd like to go next? Please, Maddy?
I like the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, that guy. I like it because it combines, like I said on one of the earlier videos, or later videos, who knows, that my two favorite holidays are Halloween and Christmas. So
it's a mashup.
it's a great, you're right, mashup of the two holidays in a movie. And I don't know, it's kind of cute, it's kind of spooky, it's kind of fun, I don't know, I like it. And I don't know why, I kind of like that claymation kind of stop motion style. It shows that they have put a lot of time and effort into it. Because seeing how that stuff is made is just
it's very intentional.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of fun to see a movie like that every once in a while, so.
Very good.
Yep.
So Christmas Vacation, Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Who'd like to go next?
Mine is definitely the live-action Grinch Carey with Jim Carrey. Grinch movie with Jim Carrey.
That's so good.
Is it good? I haven't seen that one.
It's fantastic.
It's a classic.
I don't like Jim Carrey, but I think he gives a great performance in that movie.
Yeah, I'm
He
not.
does a good Grinch.
His early movies I liked a lot. I don't know how anyone else feels. Then he started. Once he became a dramatic actor, I don't think that's who he is. I think he's Yes Man. I think he's a great movie. And,
Yeah.
But anyway, what did you like about the Grinch particularly?
I just like the mythos of Whoville. There's a lot of Christian symbolism in their Christmas celebrations as well, which suggests that there's a Who Jesus that was Whosified at one point.
That was Whosified?
Yeah.
So I think it's a very in-depth.
Yeah, probably one of the Dr. Seuss books that is less read.
Right.
Yeah. Very good. The Whosification. I'll talk about my favorite holiday movie is actually Groundhog Day, which
That's a good one.
I like it too. Yeah, it's a Bill Murray movie, and he keeps on living Groundhog Day over and over and over again. And one of the reasons I like it too, it ties into Nietzsche has a theory of eternal recurrence, which is that if you lived your entire life over and over again, how would you choose to live it? And I think that movie does a really good job because first of all, he's like, I'm just going to have sex with a bunch of people and rob banks. And then that's unfulfilling. And so then he's like, well, I'm just going to end my life as early as I can every day. And so he's dropping the toaster into the bathtub. It's dark. And then he realizes that what he really should do is just try to be the best person that he can be. And so, yeah, he learns French and he learns the piano and he does all these positive things. And then that's what it takes for redemption to move forward to the next
There's a
day.
very Scrooge-like thing going on in that movie. That's something I
You think?
noticed. Yeah, which is funny because he also played
did
Scrooge
Scrooge.
in the movie. So
Yeah. I think Scrooge is not as good of a movie though as Groundhog Day. 'Cause
No,
I think the
Scrooge-
originality of it is just fantastic. But that's my favorite holiday movie.
I can go
Annie,
next.
please.
My favorites have already been said as like
Aw.
a family tradition. We are a very Christmas vacation family. I feel like there's like Christmas vacation families and then there's a Christmas story family.
Oh, Christmas
Yeah,
Story's
you know
great
what I
too,
mean?
though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're definitely Christmas vacation family. But then I also like as a kid and even now like I love the Jim Carrey like How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's just like
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's just it's like the perfect role for him and like it combines oh my gosh it's just so great I
Yeah.
think and it's funny as a kid and even now there's like little like adult humor in there that like you don't get till you like rewatch it and you're like okay this is great
Like his schedule where it's like self-loading. You know?
yeah oh
Solve
yeah
world hunger. Tell no one.
Can I throw this to Will though really quick? Do you think Robin Williams in his prime, because I know you're a Robin Williams fan,
Yeah.
do you think he could have played that role better than Jim Carrey, or do you think Jim Carrey owns that role?
better. I don't know. I think he would have been really good. They're both very, very animated. It's
Right.
really Jim Carrey's so perfect in that kind of
Okay.
role.
Because
That's
Aladdin,
tough.
I think, is Robin Williams like.
Like it would have been different. Jim Carrey actually, when I saw that as a kid for the first time, it scared me. I'm
Sure.
not gonna lie, it was creepy. And maybe it's just the whole makeup, and everything.
Uncanny
Yeah.
Valley.
Yeah, I think with Robin Williams, it would have been more. I feel like if it's just like in the spirit of the original, I feel like Jim Carrey's better because the Grinch is a mean, grumpy,
Sure.
not pleasant guy. I think Jim Carrey plays that better. Even like look at some like the Cable Guy. He can play kind of creepy.
He can.
Robin Williams, and he can play creepy as well, like Insomnia, but like it's not the same kind. There's some I don't know. Robin Williams, there's something more huggable about him, but I think he would have been great in it because he's just so animated.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to do that as an aside because Will is definitely a film enthusiast. Ashley, last but not least, your favorite holiday film?
I don't have one. Like of any holiday.
Uh-huh.
So I have a couple movies that I would say I do have a couple movies that are like favorite movies
Sure.
that I rewatch. There are so many movies out there in the world and so many holiday movies, and I feel like my thing is I like to gauge what other people's holiday movies are.
Uh-huh.
Whoever I'm hanging out with on a certain holiday, if we're going to watch a movie, I kind of want to watch their favorite movie.
That's reasonable.
Because there's just so many, and I watch movies and I read books and like consume media in a very emotional way. And once you've seen it once, like the emotional roller coaster is kind of over. Like then you can look at like analysis of what's going on and like learn things about the background layer that like you didn't see the first time.
I can't agree with that. Though. Maybe it's because you're younger. But, I love watching movies like 10 years later and 20 years later because I see them differently. And so I was, when you guys were coming over, I was watching Amadeus, which came out when I was like your guys' age. I see that movie differently now. And it's about Mozart. But F. Murray Abraham, who won the Academy Award, oh my gosh, what
So
a performance.
Good. Salieri, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that who he's playing in that?
Yeah,
Salieri.
but he's really playing Lucifer. He is, and so it's a wonderful film. But so that's all I would encourage you. The movies that you enjoy, watch again when
For
you're older.
sure. I like to wait a couple years, and by then I feel like it's a totally new watching experience because the medium hasn't changed, but I've changed.
Right.
So part of that interaction is different.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was a Christmas Story family growing up, but I don't like that movie. I hate that movie. Because I'm very empathetic, and I can't not be empathetic, and I cry in that movie every time when he gets his tongue stuck to the
It is
pole and they
upsetting,
leave him out there.
Yeah.
I can't. It's not fun for me. But there are movies that I would watch again. Like, I love Coco a lot for Day of the Dead. Like, that one's a lot of fun. Ditto with Book of Life. I actually kind of like Book of Life more than I like Coco, but I hope that I'm not flamed on the internet for that.
Oh, I haven't seen either of those, so I can't.
Watch them.
Okay.
Very good. But yeah, besides that, like, I watch things in theme, but I don't have anything that I like. I don't have a Christmas movie. I don't have a holiday movie that, like, every holiday I'm like, oh, I want to watch my favorite movie, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I'll throw this one last question to Will. If I was going to watch The Exorcist, which is one of your favorite movies, what holiday would I watch it on? What's the most appropriate Exorcist holiday?
Technically Halloween. You know what's funny? Apparently
that's cliche.
I know, and what's funny is I don't feel like that jives well with Halloween. You know, you want some more fun. You know, that's kind of a dumb. So it has to be a holiday. I'll say because of the Christian stuff with it, maybe Easter. Honestly.
Easter.
All I know is I watched was it Last Temptation of Christ, the Willem Dafoe and the Scorsese movie. I remember watching that on Easter. I'm like, this was a bad call.
It's a good film.
It's a good movie, but boy, did I feel dirty after. I was like, why do I feel like I would feel cleanlier watching these?
I think because Jesus gets married in that movie.
Oh, he gets a little more than just married in that movie.
That's probably part of it.
You could just watch The Exorcist every time there's a new pope.
You could.
I'm really shocked no Home Alones were set, honestly.
Well,
with our age group, like
I totally forgot about Home Alone.
Because that's up there for sure. Like if I wouldn't say Christmas Vacation, probably then that of course Die Hard.
It doesn't feel like a Christmas movie. Though.
Die Hard.
It is most definitely
it
Christmas
feels like
movie.
a snuff film.
But it's just it's so like not to be that person, but I feel bad for the antagonist. Like that was straight up abuse, and I'm like, I get that they were like trying to rob the house, and like so they shouldn't have done that, and the kid was protecting himself, but like.
It's abuse.
Kevin McAllister is going to grow up to be a serial killer.
He grows up to be Jigsaw from Saw. Absolutely does.
Honestly,
I don't understand those references.
He had childhood trauma.
Goes back to
criminal behavior is likely.
If someone had said Groundhog Day, I was going to go with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which I think
the one Thanksgiving movie.
It's the ultimate travel movie too, and it's based on a true story where he literally did have to get from New York to Chicago, and everything was canceled.
In St. Louis.
Does it?
Yeah, for a very, very brief part. It's Lambert, I think.
But the best part.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave it at that. We'd like you to. Why don't you comment about your favorite holiday movies too, and why you like them?
Why don't you?
And we ask you to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a wonderful holiday season, and enjoy the movies.
Yeah, Maddie will find you if you don't.
I don't know how, but I will.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Very good.
I don't know where you are, but I will find you.
Okay, did we get Ika out of here in an appropriate